What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Penang Watch Guy. Today we're going to review a watch that has earned its superhero nickname but has no connection to the actual comic book character. I'm talking of course about the Rolex GMT Master 2 BLNR reference 116710, otherwise known as the Rolex Batman. It is without a doubt one of the most highly sought after Rolex watches aside from the Daytona chronograph. So without wasting any more time, let's jump into the review. This Rolex 116710 is 40mm in diameter and 12mm thick. It has a bi-directional rotating bezel made entirely out of ceramic, plus it has a generous 50-hour power reserve. It is equipped with a Rolex in-house caliber 3186 that is built with a parachrome hairspring and Breguet overcoil. The hairspring offers better shock resistance and against variations in temperature, which is great if you live in an area where the temperature of the day can greatly change in a few hours. This no doubt enhances the reliability of the watch to a whole new level. One of the first things you'll easily notice on the Batman is the beautifully finished, deep black and royal blue ceramic bezel. Rolex calls this patented design as Cerachrome, their series of dual-colored ceramic bezel inserts which are very scratch resistant and fade resistant. The real significance here is how Rolex found a way to combine two colors on the ceramic bezel, which gives it a very sleek and unique look. They do this apparently by coloring the bezel entirely blue and then adding the black color while it is still porous. Additionally, the blue changes depending on the light source, which gives it a sense of visual excitement depending on the kind of light environment you are under. Under direct sunlight, people say that the blue becomes strikingly bright, while in darker environments, it fades to almost kind of a blackish, bluish color. It's like a chameleon of sorts. The numbers and markers on the bezel are filled with a thin layer of platinum to give it that nice whitish grey contrast, and they are big enough to warrant easy reading even when there is a lack of light. Now, it is also worth noting that two-tone bezels are nothing new, as Rolex had been using them for their earlier Pepsi and Coke models. However, in those models, the color contrast really made the watch stick out, which many owners seem to disagree with. With the Batman, however, it oozes a more sophisticated yet subtle look, in my opinion. It is elegant, but does not impose itself with its design on others. It will please the eyes of anyone who is sneaky enough to catch a glance of the watch on your wrist, including that of your own. The Batman's black lacquered dial looks great and provides a nice contrast with the bezel and hands, which are, by the way, made out of 18-karat white gold. The hour hand still holds the classic Mercedes design to easily distinguish it from the other hands on the watch. This time though, Rolex opted out of their usual superluminova lume and went with a newer chromolite lume, which provides 8 hours of illumination in a beautiful blue hue. With the legendary Rolex Oyster bracelet, I enjoy the fact that it tapers off slightly from the Batman's 20mm lugs all the way to the clasp. This keeps the bracelet slightly thinner and helps give better wrist movement, while at the same time not making the case look overly big. Of course, the bracelet is a timeless classic from Rolex and it looks and feels great. It is hefty, and the polished center links helps to give the Batman a somewhat dressier look, which some might not be too keen about as they'd prefer the watch to have a more rugged look overall. Then you also get the Easy Link extension that helps add up to 5mm of additional space for your wrist. I'm a huge fan of bracelets that let you perform minor changes on the go, as it gives the watch additional flexibility to your needs. Being a GMT model watch, the Batman is of course able to track dual time zones with the second time zone hand being painted the same blue hue as the bezel, finished off with an arrowhead tip with luminous fill. If you're someone who regularly travels or does business with colleagues from overseas, this feature will definitely come in handy for you, as you can tell the local time on the other side with a quick glance. But if you're not all those things above, you'll still be able to enjoy the additional blue GMT hand as just another extension to this splendid watch. Okay guys, this is the Rolex Batman after all, so there really isn't much to complain about. I mean, when you look at this watch up close or from afar, there is no mistaking its beauty. The contrast of the colors work well with the majority of the attention given to the ceramic bezel, while the white gold hands against the black dial background provides for good readability even from just a single glance. The Cyclops, whether you like it or not, is there to stay and in all fairness does its job of providing adequate magnification of the date at 3 o'clock. There is no doubt in its robustness, and the Batman is very comfortable to wear. It would be a perfect fit, in my opinion, for casual events, but perhaps maybe too attractive in a formal business setting. You should also know that a sizable portion of this watch's price will come from the patented Cerachrom bezel, so if you're simply looking to own a GMT Master 2 from Rolex, maybe get one that's without the dual-colored ceramic bezel to save on some spare cash. Speaking of price tags, rumors have been circulating that Rolex intends to discontinue this model once and for all. This news has practically doubled the price of brand new Batman being sold online, with prices for used pieces equally following suit. Do you think the Batman is still worth getting at its inflated price tag? And do you think Rolex will truly discontinue this model? I really want to hear what you guys think on this, so please share it in the comments below. That's all from me for today, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, do leave a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. And if you're looking for amazing timepieces and are in Malaysia or visiting Penang anytime soon, be sure to check out Wing Wah Watch Penang's selection. You may just find out one piece that you've been looking for. I'll leave the link in the description below. Until next time, Penang Watch Guy out.